Throughout the course of human history, a perplexing question has captivated the minds of scholars, scientists, and dreamers alike. Could there have been an advanced civilization that flourished on Earth long before our own? What if it were indeed the case that, prior to the emergence of our species on this planet, another civilization of remarkable sophistication and mystery had reached unprecedented levels of achievement and understanding? Regrettably, their existence has faded into the obscurity of forgotten history, leaving us with merely tantalizing remnants of their remarkable legacy. Join us on an exciting journey into the depths of history as we uncover the mysteries of the advanced civilization that predates human existence, ancient wonders and advanced technology. Throughout history, mysteries have piqued the curiosity of scientists, leaving gaps in our knowledge of the past. One such mystery is the construction of pyramids, a long-standing puzzle that has confounded researchers. Conventional wisdom implies that ancient societies engaged in primitive activities, yet monumental structures like Chichen Itza in Mexico, Pharaoh Jose's tomb in Egypt, and Cambodia's Kokhe sanctuary challenge this notion. What's particularly baffling is that these structures, spanning different time periods, share a common architectural design. The remarkable precision in these ancient wonders is awe-inspiring. The stones in their walls fit so seamlessly that not even human hair can pass between them, all without the use of binding mortar. Similar construction techniques have been found in places as diverse as Cusco, Peru, Greece, Japan, and Easter Island. The existence of these identical architectural features in geographically distant locations raises a significant question. Could they be the work of an advanced culture during a time when humanity's technological capabilities were considered rudimentary? While this theory may sound fantastical, it raises the possibility that we've overlooked traces of an ancient civilization waiting to be uncovered. Jason Wright, a prominent astronomer at Pennsylvania State University, shares this perspective, suggesting that some of history's most enigmatic phenomena might be the remnants of the astounding technological achievements of the Indus Valley civilization. In 1829, within the region now known as Pakistan, explorer Charles Mason stumbled upon the ruins of Haramba, a city that would astonish even modern architects. Haramba's urban design was nothing short of extraordinary, featuring streets laid out with meticulous precision, a feat even by today's standards. However, a lingering question remains. What was the purpose behind such careful planning? The answer lies in the city's ingenious water management system, revealing the residents' remarkable technological sophistication. They constructed watertight private pools, facilitated by specially designed pipes and an efficient drainage system. It was a hydraulic marvel that set Haramba apart from other ancient civilizations that struggled with basic shelter construction. What baffles historians and archaeologists is the fact that creating these pools would have been impossible without specialized tools. It appears the Indus civilization possessed knowledge of complex iron tools long before the rest of the world. This audacious theory gained confirmation in 1936 when archaeologists uncovered cerupium, colossal granite boxes used in burial ceremonies near the village of Saqqara in Egypt. These boxes, dated to the 18th dynasty, displayed astonishingly smooth, thin walls and marks that resembled those left by modern drills. This discovery raises the tantalizing possibility that an advanced civilization, far ahead of its time, influenced the development of ancient Egyptian society with mechanized equipment. This poses the question of why history provides so little information about this remarkably progressive culture, which might have guided ancient Egypt's remarkable achievements. The mysteries of Haramba and the syrup boxes, still shrouded in the mists of time, invite further exploration and understanding. A 1.8 million-year-old mystery unveiled. In a dedicated pursuit of uncovering Earth's ancient mysteries, scientists embarked on an extraordinary expedition to the Negev desert in Israel, a harsh landscape steeped in both scorching sands and timeless enigmas. Within this unforgiving terrain, they chanced upon a remarkable discovery, an ancient desert pavement that has withstood the test of time for an astonishing 1.8 million years. Led by the intrepid Ari Matmund and his colleagues from the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, this finding sent shockwaves throughout the scientific community. The vast expanse of the Negev desert, now recognized as the world's oldest known surface, exceeded all expectations, surpassing its closest competitor, a desert pavement in Nevada, by a staggering factor of 4 in terms of age. How did these adventurous explorers determine this remarkable age? The answer lies in the subtle intricacies of isotopes, particularly one called 10B. This unique isotope is exclusively produced at the Earth's surface and acts acts as a sentinel, recording the passage of time. By analyzing the concentrations of 10 BE in the desert pavement, scientists constructed a history of exposure that extends back through countless epochs. However, amidst this awe-inspiring antiquity, a mystery remains unresolved. The possibility of an advanced civilization predating humanity lingers as a tantalizing prospect, shrouded in the annals of history. For so long, scientists have delved beneath the seas or explored subterranean ruins in search of ancient civilizations. These inquiries have yielded significant results within the context of mere millennia. Yet as the chronicles of time unwind tens of millions or even hundreds of millions of years, the puzzle becomes infinitely more intricate, and the clues grow increasingly elusive. Hunting for signs of advanced ancient society. Consider a scenario where a barrage of asteroids, akin to celestial projectiles, strikes our planet today, leading to the extinction of humanity. If, millions of years later, a new civilization emerges on Earth, they might encounter challenges in detecting any remnants of our presence, just as we today face difficulties in unearthing signs of ancient civilizations that existed long ago on other planets. Earth's scientists and researchers remain unwavering in their relentless pursuit of knowledge, persistently seeking clues and traces of past life. But can they uncover the secrets of an ancient and advanced society that once thrived on our planet, predating our modern civilization by a considerable margin? Possibly, during the Paleocene epoch, spanning approximately from 66 to 56 million years ago, early life forms briefly evolved into rudimentary societies. Fossils from this era do exist, offering tangible evidence of life during that period. Nonetheless, the process of fossilization predominantly favors a small fraction of species and is contingent on various factors, such as time and habitat. Consequently, even if an industrial civilization endured for an extended period, say 100,000 years, a remarkable 500 times longer than our own industrial age, it could easily escape detection. This prevailing uncertainty has prompted scientists and researchers to hypothesize that the most compelling evidence of an ancient civilization, akin to the narratives found in science fiction, would be the discovery of physical artifacts. Nevertheless, many scientists harbor skepticism, questioning whether such evidence will ever come to light. The pursuit of answers persists, but the enigma of past civilizations continues to stand as one of Earth's most intriguing mysteries. Radiation and ruins. In our pursuit of identifying signs of an ancient civilization similar to the Silurian era on Earth, we encounter a compelling challenge. Presently, our human settlements occupy only a minuscule fraction, accounting for less than 1% of the expansive terrestrial landscape. Consequently, any remnants of past civilization cities remain inconspicuous to contemporary paleontologists. As time marches forward, direct evidence gradually fades away over hundreds of millions of years. This prompts us to ask, what clues might still exist to validate the existence of a bygone civilization? We delve into the realm of scientific speculation. Researchers and scientists have contemplated the intriguing possibility of discovering fossilized remains as a unique avenue of exploration. However, even if an advanced civilization once thrived on Earth, finding their fossilized skeletons is a challenging endeavor. Modern humans in their present form have only been flourishing for a relatively short period, approximately 100,000 years, a mere moment within the vast and incomplete fossil record. Given these formidable obstacles, Frank and Gavin Schmidt, with Gavin's expertise as a climatologist at Goddard, embarked on a captivating journey to investigate the potential presence of ancient terrestrial civilization through chemical residues. However, the puzzle deepens. The presence of radioactive fallout, conceivably linked to ancient conflicts, becomes an intriguing element in this narrative. Did segments of an enigmatic ancient society possibly engage in some form of atomic warfare? Such inquiries introduce layers of complexity to the ongoing investigation. Human technological advancement has unfolded amidst widespread extinctions and rapid environmental alterations, further complicating the matter. Nevertheless, these determined scientists did not waver in their commitment. They meticulously scrutinized the geological timeline, examining suspiciously abrupt occurrences spanning the last 318 million years. None of these events definitively matched the characteristics of a technologically advanced civilization. How modern chemicals echo through geological time. In spite of the current findings, scientist Frank Adams is putting forth an intriguing research proposal. He proposes a thorough investigation of the ocean depths, specifically looking at the imprint left by contemporary industrial chemicals in the underlying sediment. Additionally, he is inquisitive about the potential discovery of similar chemical remnants from distant eras within the Earth's geological archives. Frank's concept transcends mere academia. It carries practical implications. Understanding the scope of our human impact on the environment could serve as a compass for us to cultivate improved, more sustainable coexistence with our planet. It is a means to ensure that our existence does not become obscured, much like numerous species that have faded into obscurity throughout history. If we contemplate the potential collapse of human civilization at its present stage of development, the question arises: what evidence will we leave for future generations and researchers to unearth? Astonishingly, deciphering this puzzle won't be overly complicated. Our industrialized civilization has extended its influence worldwide. The collective actions of billions of people are leaving distinct imprints that scientists will be able to interpret even 100 million years from now. For example, consider our extensive use of fertilizers. While they sustain the nutritional needs of 7 billion individuals, they are simultaneously altering the Earth's nitrogen cycles in significant ways. These changes are destined to manifest as identifiable nitrogen patterns in sediments from our current era. Our insatiable demand for rare earth elements, essential in electronic devices, has led to a surplus of these atoms on the planet's surface. This excess is certain to leave a lasting mark on future geological strata. Even the widespread production and use of synthetic steroids, a relatively recent development in Earth's history, may become detectable within geological layers in less than 10 million years. Our unceasing innovation and industrialization are, unwittingly, crafting a vivid narrative of our presence on this planet, assuring that our legacy will persist through the ages, awaiting discovery by inquisitive minds yet to emerge. Civilizations lost and found. The question of why we haven't unearthed substantial evidence of an advanced civilization preceding our own on Earth is a profound mystery that has intrigued scientists for years. In 2017, astrophysicist Adam Frank and climatologist Gavin Schmidt embarked on an intriguing thought experiment to envision the fate of our civilization if it were to suddenly vanish. Their findings shed light on this enigma and unveiled a layer of complexity that deepens the mystery. When contemplating the remnants of our civilization, sans human presence, the outcome appeared rather evident. The towering megacities we've built would likely endure, though perhaps draped in a lush shroud of moss, a testament to nature's relentless reclamation. This led to a reasonable deduction. Had a civilization akin to ours thrived before us, we would have likely uncovered traces of it during our extensive archaeological endeavors. However, the absence of prehistoric skyscrapers does not necessarily imply their non-existence. It suggests that the truth may be more elusive than we presume. Frank and Schmidt's research projected a future where, in just 10,000 years, our grand cities would erode into randomly strewn massive boulders. This perspective, although intriguing, offers a limited glimpse into the development of our civilization. Consequently, it seems that our search for recent evidence heavily relies on archaeology. As the sands of time slip through our fingers, these traces are driven deeper into the earth and eventually reduced to mere dust. Even when considering the relatively recent Neanderthals, who walked the earth tens of thousands of years ago, we find scant remaining evidence. This predicament raises a critical question. What if a sophisticated society flourished on our planet long before the Neanderthals? The possibility that a prehistoric civilization might have thrived, advanced, and eventually disappeared from the annals of history, leaving us with only fleeting traces buried deep within the earth, is an awe-inspiring hypothesis. It beckons us to reevaluate our approach to uncovering the secrets of our ancient past, reminding us that sometimes the absence of evidence doesn't necessarily equate to evidence of absence. The quest for these enigmatic precursors to our civilization continues to be a tantalizing journey into the unknown depths of our planet's history. Did an ancient civilization leave plastic footprints? In the exploration of ancient civilizations and their possible impact on our world, the enduring nature of plastic waste becomes a significant subject. While plastics, unlike organic materials, linger in our environment for extended periods, the question arises: did a previous advanced civilization, if one existed, leave behind a similar footprint? Researcher Alan Weissman, in his thought-provoking book The World Without Us, delves into this intriguing concept. He He proposes that if all human activity were to cease abruptly, a substantial portion of our plastic waste would begin degrading over time. The catalysts for this degradation would be ultraviolet radiation and bacterial action. Surprisingly, within a mere 20,000 years, these resilient materials could start to break down. Consider a global catastrophe that might have wiped out a prior civilization, erasing many traces of its existence. However, it's plausible that survivors settled in distant regions, passing on their knowledge to different cultures. This could provide an explanation for the remarkable achievements of ancient societies like the Egyptians and the Indus Valley civilization. Yet unraveling this mystery is a complex undertaking. Presently, less than 3% of Earth's surface is inhabited, making the search for evidence of a past civilization akin to finding a single grain of sand on an entire beach. The odds of discovering remnants akin to our plastic waste dwindle further. Moreover, our certainty that these ancient beings resembled us is a valid point of inquiry. Could they have had completely different physical forms, behaviors, and technologies that we have yet to comprehend? The question challenges our assumptions and opens up exciting avenues of speculation. In this quest for answers about the existence of past advanced civilizations, it becomes apparent that the traces of their presence, if they ever existed, may be far more elusive than we initially thought. The enigmatic nature of our planet's history and the mysteries it holds continue to intrigue and inspire the curious minds of the present. Beyond reproduction and metabolism, approximately 4.5 billion years ago, during Earth's early formation, the environment was drastically different from today's tranquil planet. The climate during this ancient era was marked by extreme conditions. Earth was constantly bombarded by meteorites and comets from space. Its initial atmosphere differed significantly from our breathable air, consisting mainly of water vapor, carbon dioxide, ammonia, and methane. These harsh conditions, seemingly unsuitable for familiar life forms, may have incubated entirely unique creatures. Picture a world where sentient life assumes a completely distinct form. Max Bernstein, the visionary leader of NASA's Science Mission Directorate in Washington, D.C., envisions a civilization that could thrive in such an unforgiving environment. According to his daring perspective, life in this ancient setting might resemble a network of sentient crystals. These hypothetical beings might operate on principles beyond our current comprehension. Traditional life on Earth involves processes like reproduction and metabolism, but in the turbulent beginnings of our planet, life might have followed a different course. In such a world, the fundamental criteria for survival would likely revolve around the ability to gather and store energy and transmit crucial information across generations. These life forms might have developed innovative methods for energy accumulation and information transmission that exceed our imagination. They could communicate through patterns of light or vibrations, adapting to unpredictable conditions for their advantage. These conscious crystals, with their unique adaptations, could have thrived under the challenging conditions of ancient Earth, representing a remarkably distinct branch of the tree of life. This profound concept prompts us to contemplate the diversity of life in the universe. While Earth has evolved into a lush and diverse world, other planets may have given rise to life forms that defy our expectations. The vast cosmos, with its countless possibilities, could be teeming with an array of intelligent life, each shaped by the unique conditions of their home worlds. Billions of years ago, before the emergence of DNA, there's an intriguing possibility that minerals may have laid the foundation for a society. Envision a world where crystals served as architects of their own destiny. As a crystal grew, it did so layer by layer, with atoms adhering to its surface in a precise sequence, akin to the emergence of a new organism. If a small sheet of this crystalline structure were to break away, it would inherit these properties, much like a newborn organism inherits traits from its parent. What's particularly remarkable is that there might be no direct evidence of such a civilization today. However, scholars like Adam Frank and Gavin Schmidt urge us not to abandon the quest for traces of their existence. Their reasoning goes beyond searching for ancient ruins and delves into the potential indirect impacts this civilization could have had on our planet. Consider a complex society that evolved millions of years ago, not dissimilar to our own, but now extinct. This civilization would have required energy to prosper, just like we do. To advance technologically, they would have needed fossil fuels such as oil, coal, and wood. The intensive energy processes vital for creating advanced infrastructure could have left lasting imprints on Earth. Even if their intricate machinery and structures have disintegrated, their remnants, like emissions and waste, could still endure beneath the Earth's surface. In essence, we should be on the lookout for subtle traces that ancient civilizations may have etched into Earth's Earth's geological record, rather than sifting through the ruins of their factories. Schmidt likens this approach to a crime investigation where every piece of information is collected before identifying the culprit. In the pursuit of ancient civilizations, this approach involves seeking the faint fingerprints they may have left behind. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. There are theories suggesting that well before the existence of humans on Earth, a highly advanced civilization prospered. These mysterious beings possessed technology far beyond what we can even imagine. They built enormous cities under the ocean and within towering mountains. With a deep understanding of energy, they lit up the night sky with artificial stars that moved in perfect harmony. This ancient civilization crafted captivating art that seamlessly merged the natural world with its innovations. Cryptic symbols inscribed on massive stone monuments held their knowledge. These beings formed deep bonds with remarkable creatures, creating a world where giant eagles and intelligent dolphins were their closest companions. Yet the reasons behind their disappearance remain a profound cosmic enigma. Some suggest they ascended to a higher level of existence, leaving only intriguing ruins as clues. The influence of this pre-human civilization continues to drive our pursuit of knowledge and understanding, sparking our imaginations and inspiring our human spirits. Do you believe there is substantial evidence to support the theory of an advanced civilization predating humans on Earth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Traces of an ancient atomic explosion. Delving into the depths of history, one stumbles upon anomalies that beguile the imagination. Consider the extraordinary accumulation of radioactive elements in places where their presence is enigmatic. These elements seem unlikely to have appeared there of their own accord, prompting us to rekindle our curiosity about the enigmatic Indus Valley civilization. In the arid expanses of Rajasthan in northwest India, archaeologists unearthed a layer of radioactive ash, a mysterious deposit that hinted at a forgotten chapter in human history. But the astonishments did not cease there. In 1977, David Davenport embarked on an excavation expedition to Mohenjo-Daro, a prominent city of the ancient civilization. In a colossal pit, measuring 50 meters in diameter, a strange sight unfolded. Within, the stones had transformed, their substance metamorphosed into a glass-like material. This transformation could only be attributed to searing temperatures, exceeding a scorching 1,500 degrees Celsius, akin to the aftermath of a nuclear detonation. This tantalizing evidence hints at a possibility that nuclear explosions might have shattered the silence of the Indus Valley civilization long before our era. Astonishingly, ancient legends such as the Mahabharata lend credence to these audacious speculations. Within its sacred pages, we find descriptions of a cataclysmic explosion, radiant as 10,000 suns, capable of incinerating entire nations. The text vividly narrates the harrowing aftermath, survivors losing hair and nails, while the land and food became contaminated, mirroring the horrors of the nuclear catastrophe in Hiroshima. Yet one perplexing question lingers. If the denizens of the Indus Valley civilization did possess the knowledge to craft nuclear weapons in the 3rd millennium BC, they were undeniably human. However, the story takes an even more perplexing turn when we consider pre-human societies. Indeed, history reveals instances that indirectly allude to intelligent intervention. There exists a fabric of hints and enigmatic artifacts, suggesting that perhaps our planet bore witness to pre-human societies. These societies may have played a role in the advancement of human civilization, altering the course of our development through their ancient and enigmatic influence. How ancient cyanobacteria altered Earth's climate. Today, we find ourselves in the age of hyperthermia, a term that describes a sudden and dramatic increase in global temperatures due to human activities. However, 56 million years ago, Earth experienced a similar phenomenon. During this ancient era, temperatures soared so dramatically that even the polar regions averaged a scorching 20 degrees Celsius. While it might be tempting to blame excessive industrial activity, that couldn't have been the cause given the time frame. Instead, scientists are pointing their fingers at cyanobacteria, more commonly known as blue-green algae. During this distant period, these microorganisms saw their population explode several hundred times in the world's oceans. Yet the precise mechanism through which cyanobacteria influence the climate remains a puzzling enigma. Were they the architects of this climatic transformation, or were they merely byproducts of a far more advanced, mysterious society that we know nothing about? Imagine a world where these tiny, ancient organisms, cyanobacteria, played a pivotal role in shaping the Earth's climate. planet? Could they hold the key to understanding our planet's past and even offer insights into managing our current climate crisis? This fascinating mystery opens a window to a world long gone, where microorganisms might have held the secrets to our planet's climate control, crystalline civilizations. The idea of a crystalline civilization might sound utterly bewildering to most scientists, yet there's a lingering acknowledgement that eons ago, other life forms might have once held dominion over our planet. Could it be that we underestimate the capabilities of those we encounter every day? Let's step back to the year 2000, when Japanese biologist Toshiyuki Nakagi embarked on a mind-bending experiment. He placed a speck of mold at the entrance of a maze used to test the smarts and memory of mice. At the far end, he positioned a sugar cube. A few hours later, Nakagi was left astounded. The mold seemed to detect the sweet scent and started sending its thread-like extensions in search of it. The mold's mycelium branched out at every maze intersection. When some reached dead ends, they just turned around and retraced their steps. Before long, the mold had embraced the long-anticipated sugar cube. This essentially meant that the mold's intelligence surpassed that of some animals. Conservative estimates propose that there are approximately 160,000 different fungal strains on Earth. For millions of years, these fungi quietly evolved in the most challenging circumstances. Now, they possess the remarkable ability to modify their surroundings almost as proficiently as complex human technologies. Consider Chernobyl, where radiation levels remain alarmingly high in certain areas. Researchers stumbled upon a fungus capable of subsisting on radioactive waste while concurrently purifying the environment. It prompts us to ponder our status as the pinnacle of evolution. How many of us can truly make the world a better place merely through our presence? Earth's ancient internet revealed. A few years back, deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a group of curious students from Yale University stumbled upon a remarkable find. While conducting their study, they discovered an extraordinary fungus, a humble organism with an unexpected talent. It could actually devour plastic waste. The discovery unfolded in a rather accidental manner. The fungus casually feasted upon the container it was placed in for further examination. But if we rewind time millions of years ago and consider the intriguing possibility that an intelligent fungal civilization thrived on Earth, what we commonly refer to as a mushroom might just be the tip of a much grander story. The true enigma hides within the mycelium, an intricate network of delicate filaments that quietly encircles our planet. Within a mere 10 cubic centimeters of the soil, you'd be astonished to find a staggering 8 kilometers of these fungal threads. Those mushrooms that occasionally poke through the ground are nothing more than the fingertips of these vast networks, mere tools for the fungus to disperse its spores. Nowadays, scientists are increasingly unified in their belief that mycelium is not just a simple nutrient and chemical transporter. It's an intelligent and self-learning communication network. What's most mind-boggling is that there's no central server in this fungal internet. Each filament operates independently, relaying information in all directions throughout the mycelium. The resemblance between this fungal network and the modern internet structure is uncanny. It turns out that a remarkably advanced communication system has been lying right beneath our feet all this time. In ancient times, this mycelium network might have not only supported the growth of other organisms like cyanobacteria, but also concealed the waste products of an intelligent fungal civilization. This leads to intriguing speculation. If these intelligent fungi once manufactured materials like plastic or even radioactive weapons, they might have developed a means to dispose of their waste effectively. So, as humans search for evidence of ancient civilizations, the Earth might keep its secrets well hidden. This discovery raises a profound question. Could Earth have harbored multiple civilizations over the eons? Perhaps new societies emerge every few tens of thousands of years, leaving tantalizing clues behind for us to uncover. The mysteries beneath our feet remind us that our planet's history might be far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. Did ancient reptiles build a civilization? In 1970, an iconic episode of the popular TV show Doctor Who introduced us to the fascinating Silurians, depicted as humanoid reptiles. Back then, it was pure entertainment, but intriguingly, this concept gained scientific support later on. We've long marveled at the colossal, fossilized remains of dinosaurs. Initially, scientists viewed them as fierce yet intellectually limited creatures, as their cranial cavities revealed brains no larger than a walnut. Even in massive massive dinosaurs like Stegosaurus. However, in 2021, paleontologists Diego Pol reshaped this perception, revealing that most dinosaurs were more intelligent than previously believed. For instance, Myos urus, a dinosaur species, returned to the same nesting site annually, suggesting the capacity for memory and assessing location advantages. Myos urus may have even displayed a form of division of lab hour, with males guarding nesting females and eggs while younger dinosaurs foraged for food. This level of complexity in behavior exceeded expectations for creatures with walnut-sized brains. Analyzing this data, researcher Lori Marino concluded that most dinosaurs shared greater similarities with intelligent birds than slow-moving reptiles. Birds like crows and parrots exhibit complex social interactions and strategies despite relatively small brains compared to their body size. This begs the question, why underestimate the cognitive abilities of ancient reptiles to such an extent? Examining the Troodon, a small dinosaur genus regarded as one of the most intelligent, sheds light on this issue. Some speculate that they may have domesticated larger relatives, much like humans raise livestock. Curiously, their physical traits bear resemblance to human features. Could they be the true Silurians, ancient beings who developed a sophisticated civilization long before humans inhabited Earth? The notion of ancient, intelligent reptiles coexisting with us continues to captivate both scientists and science fiction enthusiasts. Do you believe in the possibility of an advanced civilization predating humanity on Earth? Share your thoughts in the comments below.